and Kanye.
This is a certified hood classic.
Attention, citizens.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
Welcome back, my friends. If you're new here, I am Lance. If you return, welcome back. Today, we're going to check out a video by Sesh. Now, the Grammys was just recently, and it was all over Twitter. A lot of drama was going down. A lot of different opinions happened. And Kanye.
This is a certified hood classic.
Kanye West and his old lady she literally showed her ass on the red carpet. Literally showed her ass on the red carpet. That was all over Twitter. That was all over X. I mean, all over. So we're going to check this out because I want to see if there's any things that I did miss from the Grammys. But as far as I knew that was the biggest thing that was all over. Like, and I guess there was a meeting, and then he's been crashing out after that, and this and that and the other. There's a whole bunch of drama, girl. Always with see, the thing is, no one watches the Grammys, so they have to let's need to hype it up to get some, talk. Because hell, no one else wants to watch that shit. It's so ugh. Anyway, let's get right into it.
The Grammys was crazy this year, and there have been a ton of conversations that have come out of the star-studded night, from Kanye West showing up with his naked wife to Olivia and Sabrina having a moment, people talking about Billie Eilish, Beyonce's win. There is so much that we have to dive into about this night. The drama was kicking off even before the Grammys started, as the night before the award show, Kanye West took to his Instagram to thank the Academy for nominating his song Carnival. He said, "Thank you to the Grammys for nominating Carnival." At this time, he also shared that he was only following one person on Instagram, and of course, the one person was Taylor Swift. This was probably in an effort to just cause some noise, but Taylor fans were begging him to just leave her alone and not drag her into anything that he's doing. For those who need a refresher, the Taylor Swift and Kanye West drama began at the 2009 VMAs when
Kanye, leave this girl alone. Good Lord. You're just clout chasing at this point. Just getting, good Lord, Kanye. Get this man some help.
When Kanye interrupted Taylor's speech, claiming Beyonce deserved the award instead of her. Taylor and Kanye did have a moment where they made—
but there's been some talk about that whole scenario, though. A lot of people say this is conspiracy. Now, this is, take this with a grain of salt. A conspiracy theory is that he actually saved her that night, Taylor, because apparently, allegedly, people have to suck up to Beyonce, because if she doesn't win, then I guess she'll put a voodoo curse on him or whatever. So I guess to save from her witchery, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, from her voodoo magic from Taylor, I guess Taylor's witchcraft can't subdue Beyonce's voodoo magic, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, the conspiracy is that he saved Taylor and say, so they could suck up to, Beyonce's asshole and blow smoke up her ass so she could sleep at night, and because she lost that win or something. Allegedly, that was a conspiracy. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. But I don't know. But that's one thing I did hear about why he did that. But like I said, take that with a grain of salt. It's a conspiracy.
Up, but the feud was reignited when Kanye released Famous, which included a controversial lyric about Taylor. Kim Kardashian later leaked a call suggesting that Taylor approved the song, but years later, the full footage that was unedited was later released and implied otherwise. The drama led to Taylor's public backlash, her reputation era, and an ongoing rift between her and the Kardashians. So for Kanye to follow Taylor and bring her into whatever he was doing, people didn't love it. He ended up showing up to the Grammys with his wife Bianca, and they caused a major scene because once she removed her coat, she revealed that she was pretty much nude. I mean, she was wearing this very see-through fabric. There was nothing left for the imagination. You could see the nips, the butt, every part of her was exposed, and people online are just shocked by this stunt and also wondering if she could get arrested for public indecency because she was basically naked on the carpet. And if this was a guy, I mean, I just feel like he would have been arrested for this. But this feeds into an already existing conversation of people worrying about her and wanting to know if these revealing fashion choices are her own or if Kanye is making her do these things and if she's okay.
She looks like a deer in headlights. Look at these eyes.
After their carpet stunt, it started to be rumored that the two of them were actually kicked out of the Grammys because they were not invited to the Grammys. And ET reported this and then they actually deleted it. And now multiple reports have now confirmed that they weren't kicked out, they just happened to leave after the carpet. People reported Kanye.
If he was nominated for, how would he not be invited? Does that make any sense? Unless he's so... They're all like, he's a wild card. We'll nominate you, but you need to just keep your ass at home. The type of situation. You show your ass here on the red card, and then you still show your ass. No, you show your old lady's ass. Oh, not she ain't old, but you know what I'm talking about. It's this whole southern thing. But help this girl out. What the hell is going on here?
Kanye West and Bianca Censori were not kicked out of the 2025 Grammys on Sunday, people confirms. Shortly after their red carpet appearance, reports circulated that the couple had been removed from the event. However, people has learned they were not kicked out. Rather, West was nominated and walked the carpet, then chose to get in his car and leave. Kanye later addressed the dress on Instagram, writing, "Custom couture Grammy dress for the most beautiful woman ever, my love, my best friend, my wife." He also unfollowed Taylor Swift and now only follows his wife, Bianca. And I will say that during the Grammys, a Yeezy commercial played that advertised his clothing was being sold for $20 on his website, and it was also seeming like new music could be purchased as well, so maybe that's what the whole stunt was for, but who...
Obviously, what else would you do something like that for to get talking, a buzz around your name? Well, you don't get really good buzz when you start talking anti-Semitic stuff on X, I'll tell you that much there, Kanye.
Really knows. Something that is really strange to me though is the fact that Kanye used to call out Kim on Instagram for how she would dress, saying that she's dressing inappropriate and that he doesn't want his daughters to see Kim dress in revealing clothing. And now his wife is walking a carpet with him where she is basically naked. I don't know what the deal is here. It's very confusing, but that's what happened with Kanye at the Grammys. Now, in some other Grammy drama, this is more of a positive, but Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter fans are saying war is over as the two were seen hugging in between commercial breaks at the Grammys. This is a big deal because of the whole Olivia, Sabrina, and Joshua Bassett drama that began in 2021 when Olivia released Driver's License, which fans speculated was about her heartbreak over Joshua Bassett moving on with Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina then dropped Skin, which seemed to be a response to Olivia's Driver's License. Sabrina got a lot of hate after both Driver's License and her release of Skin, and so people just felt like her and Olivia were always avoiding each other at public events, at least until this year at this year's Grammys, as they were hugging and talking and everyone was just living for the moment. Now, I'll tell you guys who came out on top of some drama last night, and that was Kendrick Lamar, as he took home 5 Grammys for his song Not Like Us, which was a Drake diss track. The Kendrick and Drake beef escalated last year with them going back and forth a ton, and now Kendrick has won for his diss tracks. One user on Twitter tweeted, "Winning a Grammy for being hater low-key the most inspired I've felt in a while." And speaking of awards, Chappell Roan won Best New Artist at the Grammys last night and used her speech time to call out the industry and advocate for signed artists to have livable wages and healthcare. And a ton of artists stood up and praised her in speaking out.
Okay, no. Let me tell you something about that. I heard about that on X. To me, that's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. You want less of them. You don't. She's talking like she's working at the local Best Buy as a cashier. You want less of that music company on your ass. They take enough money from you. She's young and stupid. She'll learn type of it. You make a lot of money for a reason. save your money. Apparently, go on your own. I don't know what to tell you, but you expect them to be like, cover our health insurance and livable wage. Good luck. Good luck. Old Chapel.
As for some other things that had people talking as well, Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish took home 0 awards, which has been a hot topic. Taylor still had an amazing time though, as she cheered on her friends and drank and partied the night away. When Beyonce won Album of the Year at the end of the night, Taylor was cheersing with Jay-Z, saying it's been a long time coming. And this is a very big deal that Beyonce won Album of the Year, because this is the first time that she's ever won this award. She has had 99 nominations at the Grammys, and for years people have been saying that she should have won Album of the Year by now, but she finally took it home for her country album, Cowboy Carter. She also took home Best Country Album. The internet is either celebrating the win or sad Billie Eilish didn't take home the award. And when Beyonce was announced, they showed Billie and she was teary-eyed, which some are taking as her being happy for Beyonce because other people were also tearing up, but some others were saying that she was sad that she won nothing.
I hate this hairstyle of Gaga. I'm so kind of cold right now with Gaga. I'm very cold with Gaga right now. Ever since the whole Dylan Mulvaney thing, I kind of run cold with Gaga. But as far as this hair, I know some people are just like, oh, she eating with this hair. I hate this hairstyle. The bangs with this, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a huge fan. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not living for that whatever blunt bang look.
So this has been a very hot topic since
and frankly, Renaissance should have got the Album of the Year. This album was okay. I don't think it should have got Album of the Year. I think Renaissance should got Album of the Year. I think they fucked up and they said, okay, before she puts a voodoo curse on us, let's give her some kind of Grammy and we'll just do the Cowboy Carter. That's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of you like her Cowboy Carter album. And that's fine. That country scented album is something. She did her thing, sure. But her Renaissance album was a lot better, in my opinion. God, what was the album with Halo? That album should have got Album of the Year with the song Halo. I can't even think of that album with that song on it. With Halo, there was a lot of good songs on that one. But anyway, that's just my impression.
Grammys last night about Beyonce winning and everyone's reactions to that. But I will say the Grammys wasn't afraid to address past controversy on stage this year, as they brought up the fact that they have been called out in the past. In 2021, The Weeknd criticized the Grammys as corrupt after his album After Hours and his hit single Blinding Lights received no nominations, leading him to boycott the awards. In response, this year during the show, the Recording Academy claimed that they have since implemented reforms to enhance transparency and diversity, including revising their nominating committees and increasing representation among voting members. And they kept saying it, 13,000 voters. So if you're ever wondering who is the one that is deciding who gets the awards at the end of the night, it's 13,000 people. They kept saying it. But these changes resulted in The Weeknd ending his boycott with a surprise performance at the Grammys last night. But going back to Beyonce, the opinions have been loud about her winning Album of the Year. I'll say that. Whether it's support or feeling the opposite, there's a lot being said on the internet right now.
Somebody's scared of Beyonce. Hit Me Hard and Soft lost to Cowboy Carter. Oh my God. Like, I love Beyonce. I ride for Beyonce. But like, if we're being honest here, something's happening behind the scenes. Somebody's scared of Jay-Z and Beyonce. There's something going on. I don't know what it is with that.
People act like they don't, like, these people are rich and powerful. Forget all this smiling in front of the fucking camera. You guys, if you believe that they're just like little saints with little halos on their heads, smiling, picking up fallen children off the grass and stuff like that, these people have power for a reason, and they stay in power for a reason. And sometimes you got to do some dirty shit and do some pretty dirty plays. The industry is the industry. Doesn't matter if it's the movie industry, if it's the music industry, if it's the parkour industry, it's the parcheesi industry, whatever it is. Crack baby, football industry, whatever it is. You're going to see there's going to be some dirty dealings in the back when no one sees it. And there's been talk for years that Beyonce and Jay-Z have enormous power. And people are extremely scared of them. Why do you think every year, just check every fucking year, when the album of the year or woman of the year or female rapper of the year, whatever, the female artist of the year, every artist, female, or when it's not Beyonce winning, they're all like, I love you. They suck her asshole because she will put a hit on these motherfuckers. She will blackball them. I guarantee you she has that power. That's the reason why everyone's scared of Beyonce. That woman holds power more than we know. And you all act like well, she's Saint Mary. I can't understand why people. I don't understand. But people, short memories. I have a crap memory. I have a shit memory, and I know more. You know what? I'm not gonna. Let's just keep.
That is spooky. Like, that's spooky, oogly, googly. Like, that shouldn't. What? Oh my god. Like,
Girl,
I'm actually
just
like,
knowing this?
I feel sick a little. What?
I don't think Billie was crying because she lost. I think she was just really happy that Beyonce won. In fact, a lot of artists were emotional when Beyonce won because they knew that she deserved it. Also, whether you like it or not, or whether you understand it or not, there's a lot of cultural significance surrounding Cowboy Carter. Like, it literally talks about like Black Southern culture and how a lot of people like to pretend like it doesn't exist. And just because you don't resonate with it doesn't mean that it's not important. Like, it held cultural significance. Come on now. And ultimately, the Grammys this year was just really, really beautiful to watch. Seeing Black women win awards that they absolutely, indisputably deserved was honestly just amazing, especially after the year we've had. Also, Chappell Roan absolutely deserved that Best New Artist award. She killed that. And I'm really, really happy so many artists talked about trans people and trans rights.
Oh, shut the fuck
but also
up.
talked about DEI and the importance of it. Personally, to me, that was one of the best Grammys I've ever seen.
Phineas did end up putting a statement out right after the Grammys saying, "Great Grammys, so honored to have been nominated among so many amazing songs and albums. I don't want to see anyone with a photo of me or Billie as their profile picture getting in fights with other artists' fans in comment sections. Be at peace. Congratulations to all." He was quick. He knew. He was like, no drama. Don't say anything negative. Happy for everyone that won. Now, the other thing that happened at the Grammys that caused some drama was an incident with the Associated Press and Babyface. They were interviewing him on the red carpet and they spotted Chappell Roan and shouted to her, and the interview with Babyface was cut short, and it really was upsetting for a lot of people who were watching live. They just felt really bad for him and how the whole thing went down and found it so rude.
Genre with pop, blend the genre with hip hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry.
Babyface has been in the industry for a very long time. He's made many hits, many big hits throughout the years. Google it. I'm not Google. You Google it. And these two little nitwits, Chappell, don't just the disrespect. You know what? Let's just keep going. before I start cussing these two girls.
The girls ended up apologizing at the end of the live stream about it.
I wanted to say that I'm really sorry about interrupting Babyface earlier.
Yeah, you should.
Chapel Roan had come up and there was a lot of commotion as there is on these carpets.
No, you're a fucking asshole. It's called with a spade. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking asshole.
I'm a big Babyface fan. And
no, you're not. You fucking lying ass
So I just
bitch.
wanted to say that I really apologize. But thank you so much for having me, you guys. It's been great.
People have been saying they want these girls fired, but that's the drama that happened at the Grammys this year. Certainly a crazy one, I'll say that. I want to know what you guys think about Kanye, Beyonce winning, Olivia and Sabrina's reunion. Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much.
Let me know in the comment. Yeah, I'm on one today. This video got me on one. Sorry about it. Anyway, it is what it is. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Love, peace, and